What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to How Do I Want to Do This? This is our series where we take a look at all playable options available to players in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and then we rank them on a scale of 1 to 10, and then we build them together, or we fix them if they don't quite meet our standards. Now this week, we are talking about one of the more popular subclasses for the Bard, and that is the College of Lore Bard. So if you would like to be the know-it-all that knows everything about everything and tells stories about it in the most grandiose of ways, this might just be your ticket. So go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. We are getting really close to Christmas, and our goal is to reach 500 by the end of this year, and we are getting somewhat close. I think it's definitely possible, but I need your help. So right now, most of the people who watch the videos on this channel are not subscribed, so please help us to turn that stat around. And of course, share the video with your friends so that we can have some new people. Then of course, click the bell so that you are notified whenever I upload new videos, because the better the videos do, the more people that we will reach through the algorithm as well. So it all works together. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate your support. So the College of Lore Bard is a very cool take on the Bard, focusing on knowledge and folk stories. Being able to remember these stories from long ago and always having a thirst for learning. It's very wizard-ish in that way as far as how it works for the Bard, and it's really cool. I think it's implemented really well into the game. It is coming up on Christmas time, as you know, so I'll tell you somebody who is not a College of Lore Bard.
Do you know what kind of train this is? It's a Baldwin 284 S3 class Berkshire-type steam locomotive. Built in 1931 as the Baldwin Locomotive Works.
The reason I know that is because he is absolutely wrong. So yeah, if you know the type of train it actually is, let me know in the comments down below. So, but besides that, we get some really cool features as a College of Lore Bard. Let's jump right in. So at 3rd level, we get bonus proficiencies. A very simple thing. We get 3 skill proficiencies of our choice. Now keep in mind, at Bard 1, assuming you started Bard, you also got 3 skill proficiencies. So you're getting 6 free skill proficiencies right there. You got 2 from your background, and you could pick up 1 or 2 depending from your race. So you've got a lot of skill proficiencies here, and Bards love skill proficiencies, and then you clean everything up with Jack of all trades. Yeah, you're going to be doing really well on skills. Yeah, skills are definitely your favorite thing.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills.
So yeah, this is definitely going to be a 9 out of 10 for me. 3 skill proficiencies just by taking this at 3rd level is really fantastic. At 3rd level, we also get cutting words, and this is kind of the signature feature, kind of why people go with the Lore Bard. And so what it says is we can, as a reaction when another creature uses a ability check, an attack roll, damage roll, anything like that within 60 feet of us, we can use our reaction to expend Bardic Inspiration and subtract the number rolled. So this is, of course, it works just like Bardic Inspiration would normally. You roll before you know how the result goes, but it's attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. It's not a saving throw. But so technically at early levels, especially here at 3rd level, you could be reducing damage to 0 and up to -12 once you get to higher levels. And so this is pretty useful. I think that this is absolutely fantastic. This can turn a hit into a miss. I mean, especially once you're dealing with a D12, that's pretty punishing if you roll pretty high on that. So that's really fantastic. I think that that's absolutely wonderful. This is a 10 out of 10 feature for sure. You will use this all the time, and you will almost always get use out of it. I think that this is absolutely fantastic. At level 6, we get additional magical secrets. Now, if you've watched my original Bard video, which is up in the iCard right there, we talked about magical secrets in detail. Basically, at each time you reach magical secrets, which normally wouldn't be until level 10, but you get it early here. You get to pick 2 spells of your choice. Any 2 spells that you want. This is incredibly powerful, especially at this point in the build. So you're 6th level, so you just got access to 3rd level spells last level. And this just gives you so much more flexibility to do whatever you want. This is the time to take things like shield, to take things like absorb elements, to take things like hypnotic patterns, to take things like fireball if you want. There are so many amazing spells available to bards in levels 1 through 3 that there's just way too many to talk about here, and this saves your slots for later when you can take this feature again 3 more times. This is 10 out of 10, pushing like an 11 out of 10. Like, this is an absolutely amazing feature with 0 drawbacks whatsoever. Finally, at 14th level, we get Peerless Skill, and this is the most disappointing feature on the entire build. It's fantastic because it doesn't come until 14th level, and even then, how disappointing is it? Let's see. Whenever you go to make an ability check, you can roll Bardic Inspiration and add that to your ability check. So you're proficient in like a million skills at this point. You know, there are 18 of them, and you have at least 8 with proficiency. 4 of those have expertise. Yeah, you're doing okay, and the rest have Jack of all trades. Yeah, you're doing okay as far as skills go, but on the off chance that you somehow roll really low on an ability check, you can use this to patch that right back up. This is amazing. It's really good. It's not as good as the other things, but barely. This is an 8 out of 10 for sure. I really like this. Being able to use Bardic Inspiration on yourself in a way, sort of. I think it's fantastic, and it just makes you even better at what you are super focused on doing. So where do we stand on the College of Lore Bard? I think it's pretty obvious about where this is gonna go. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 subclass. I'm not gonna wait around on this. Getting additional magical secrets is pretty much enough to make this a 10 out of 10 subclass no matter what the rest of this was, but the other features are so good too. Cutting words, allowing you to add negative modifiers to attack rolls, which could turn it into 0 damage, to damage rolls, which could then turn it into less damage that the person is taking. Fail an ability check, so like a grapple situation where there's a contested check, you could cutting words this in order to help them to fail that grapple. It's just fantastic. You get extra skill proficiency, so you're going to be amazing in almost any skill type situation, which is awesome. And then Peerless Skill, like, yes, you get it late, and it's your worst feature. If you get to 14th level, I really don't think you're going to be disappointed in this feature. I don't think you're going to have it come up as much as the others, but it'll come up, and I think you'll use it, and I think you'll love it. So this is one of, if not the best, Bard subclasses out there. So that is all for today's video about the College of Lore Bard. Later this week, we will be building one together, and I'm excited to show you what we have as far as the College of Lore. It's going to be a lot of fun. Until then, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss that video, and have a safe week. Have a great week. It's leading up to Christmas. I hope you've got all of your shopping done. I'm almost done. But if you're not, let me know what else you have to get or who else you have to buy for down in the comments as well. Until Friday, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.